So hello and welcome guys to our channel SAP Buddy. So today we are going to discuss the types of projects available in SAP or the type of projects that are goes on in SAP. Okay, so let's move forward. So here I have listed the type of projects. You can see the project types. So first is implementation project. Next to another is upgrading project. Next support project and rollout project. So basically we have four type of projects available in SAP or that are taken care by different organization or companies. While consider if we consider SAP. So in implementation, it further divided into three parts. One is greenfield, brownfield, and bluefield. So in later on, we'll discuss about what is greenfield, what is brownfield, and what is bluefield. So this is the four type of projects and implementation project further divided into three parts. So let's get into the details of these type of projects. Okay. So if I consider about implementation, then customer wants to install SAP in different modules like SAP, MM, SD, FI, CO, PP, etc. for the first time. Means previously they may be using some different legacy system, but if we consider SAP, then this is first time for them. Means they are implementing SAP for the first time, for the very first time. So this is implementation project. For example, they are maintaining their legacy or their organization in some other small ERP systems or any other legacy system, but they want to move to SAP. So that is called implementation. Means a freshly uh, want to use SAP. So maybe in this project, they need to integrate several modules like material management, sales and distribution, finance, controlling, production planning, project system, human resource management, supply chain management. So depending upon their line of business and their business processes, and they need to migrate data from legacy system to SAP system. They need to prepare interfaces RFC to interact with third-party systems. If there is other third-party tools or third-party systems are available, then they need to prepare also interfaces for data interface between both the systems. Okay. So most of the companies follow the ASAP methodology for the implementation project. So what is ASAP methodology? We'll discuss it later. We'll make another video regarding ASAP methodology, how it works, what are the phases of ASAP methodology. In the next video, we'll upload about more about ASAP methodology. Okay. So now, as we have shown here, that implementation project further divided into three types, that is greenfield, brownfield, and bluefield. So next we'll move to direct greenfield. So greenfield means these companies are either new to SAP, means never implemented it before, or have probably been running SAP for quite a while. Like for them, the latest versions uh, are available in the market, and they are running SAP for quite a while, like 3 4 years, 5 7 years, like that. So for them, the latest version like S4 HANA represents a fundamental change, both functional and technical, from whichever version of SAP that they implemented. A fresh S4 HANA installation gives this business an opportunity to rationalize their rambling software platform into a coherent new whole, adapting new and proven business practices as they do so. So that means, if we summarize whatever written over here, that means they never have SAP before. They want SAP as a fresh, means it is a totally fresh implementation of SAP. Before they must may have been using some other legacy system or may not be using, that doesn't matter. It means a totally fresh S4 HANA installation, that is called, or any if it has been previous versions of S4 HANA, so you can say that is greenfield implementation. So you understood greenfield implementation. So next is brownfield implementation. So basically, brownfield implementation means uh, the customers likely more recent adopters of SAP, like since past 3 to 5 years, and they can keep the structure they already have in place and upgrade it to run under S4 HANA. This is more straightforward concept as we have understood. Like previously, they have some SAP of some other versions, but they want their structure, means they want the structure as usual, but they want to run the SAP into a different versions, or you can say is for HANA, that is brownfield. Okay. So if I give a example, like you are having you can say greenfield, like you have just passed out your college, or you can say 10 plus 2, and you don't have a you don't have a mobile phone, you can say. So you are the first time user of any kind of mobile phone you are purchasing, so that is a greenfield implementation kind of example. And if after completing your 10 plus 2, you are moving forward your graduation or anything like that, and in the school period or college period you have been using a keypad mobile, or you are moving into smartphone, but the structures of, like you can say, the thought process behind it should be same, but you are going to upgrade, or you are, sorry, upgrade you cannot say, you are going to purchase a new smartphone for you. So that is called greenfield and brownfield. Okay, in next side it is you can say Bluefield. So in Bluefield was, this is the best option for very large corporations with highly complex structures. Means the organizations or corporation which has a very complex structures. So in that case, when they require migration phase require in their system or their business, then they use some specialized tools available from SAP and other tools vendors maybe to extract their current configuration. So this is the important line. Just a second. This is the current configuration. Means in this case, they basically migrate their configuration without the data, without migrating the data. They extract the configuration and move it to S/4HANA, followed by picking data to move forward with. Means they maybe select some selectively data which they require in the initial time. So that is called Bluefield version. Means in a very complex scenarios, they just migrate the configurations which we have done in our system. So in next it is support. The support means customers has already installed SAP and want to give them the work of maintaining those systems. Means you have already implemented SAP in any organization, and they want your support for their daily basis queries, for their any new developments, for betterment of their systems, for corrections of any kind of mistakes or user trainings or user handling issues. So those kind of things you need to take care in support phase. So there is no phases in support, just receive the tickets, solve and send back to the client in the schedule line agreement, you can say the as per SLA. Okay, so that is called support. Means once you have implemented and you want to support them to run their business smoothly by using SAP. Okay, there should not be it should not be like that they are facing some issues and their business stuck into any kind of problems. Okay, so next is upgrade. Like as usual in smartphone, we upgrade our versions, like Android version from one version to another version in 6 months, in 1 year, in 1.5 years, 2 years, whenever the new versions or upgradation available in the market. So similarly, customers has SAP version which is previously and want to update their version. So in that case, this is upgradation project. If according to their requirement, if they require to upgrade their versions, then they can go for it. Okay. So next is rollout. And a rollout means customer has upgraded its version and want to roll out country specific changes. For example, if one organization has a business in India and in Europe or in USA, so in that case they have upgraded the system in India, and they also want to upgrade the country specific changes in Europe or in USA or in Germany or anywhere else. So in that case, they carried over the rollout projects. Means the setup, the changes has been made in one country and they want to take it over it to another country, so country specific changes. Okay, so that is called a rollout project, and it doesn't matter that only in country specific changes the rollout happens. In one country also the rollout takes place depending upon the complexity of the business and the line of business of that organization. Okay, so thank you. This is it all about the types of projects we have available in SAP, or that is taken care by SAP. And in next scenario or in the next video, we'll move to ASAP methodology or SAP implementation. More about SAP implementation. Okay. So thank you so much.